Decades of tension between indigenous Kanaks and descendants of French colonizers boiled over into the worst violence seen in New Caledonia after lawmakers in Paris passed a law allowing French citizens who've lived on the island for more than 10 years to vote in local elections.
It's Macron, President Macron, and Darmanin, and Le Cornu, the government and the ministers, all the ministers, they bring back the war here in New Caledonia.
France annexed the nickel-rich Pacific archipelago in the mid-1800s. With an indigenous population of 120,000, accounting for 40% of the population, activists believe inclusion of new French voters will dilute Kanak votes. 1 in 5 Kanaks now live below the poverty line and say they are marginalized in society.
When you arrive in Nouméa, there is a contrast. In the same town, you will find places where there are squats. There are people who live without water, without electricity. They live in neighborhoods with social housing, which are far from employment, far from learning and training systems. And on the other side of town, we have beaches. It feels like we're on the Côte d'Azur.
France declared a state of emergency on the island May 15. Only 2 days after the voting law passed, the ensuing violence resulted in the death of at least 4 native Kanaks.
The government is fully mobilized to guarantee order and ensure a return to calm. That's why a state of emergency was declared last Wednesday. 1,000 security forces arrived to support the 1,700 law enforcement officers already present on the archipelago to restore Republican order and protect the inhabitants.
While Emmanuel Macron's visit is meant to de-escalate tensions, the unrest has reignited questions about Macron's ability to handle France's colonial legacy. Obaida Hitto, TRT World.